Hello, I'm Howie and welcome to another show from You Call This Yoga, an educational nonprofit organization. Today's show, Chair Yoga to Relieve Neck and Back Tension, will demonstrate 2 ways to approach this issue. First, I'll be seated on the chair. Second, I'll be laying on the floor with my legs up on the chair. It's the same positioning, just that I'm laying back and raising my feet. We'll explore that after I demonstrate the poses while on the chair. What we're trying to accomplish is aligning the spine in its natural vertical alignment, relieving the tension in the neck by properly positioning the head between the shoulders. We'll also explore the proper shape of the back and ways to loosen up the hips. First, we'll start in mountain pose. We'll take the feet and place them under the knees, the heels directly below the knees. Let's take 2 fists, place them between the knees. That's equivalent to about hip width apart. Notice the heels, big toe pad, and pinky pads of your feet. Press it down. Feel as if you're rooting into the ground through the bottoms of your feet, and then your spine can project upward towards the sky like a leaf reaches for the sun. From here, we could position the elbows to be by our ribs. I'll turn sideways and show you. See how they're practically straight down? Oh yes, the lumbar limbo roll. How could we forget that? It's a rolled up towel. Doesn't have to be a special towel except for you. I place it in the lumbar area. And when I inhale, I'll push my tail under the bar, similar to doing the limbo dance. This gives me a reference to roll upward. It's not a pillow that I mash, but extend my spine to create its proper posture. What I'll also be focusing on is draping my shoulder blades over this bar so that I can relax the back and the neck. Let's focus on some breathing to settle on to the chair and get more relaxed. We'll start with belly breath. Belly breath involves inviting the inhale through the nose all the way down to the belly. I'll show you from a side view. With the inhale, we're going to fill the belly and round it out. And then on the exhale, belly is going to draw back towards the spine. So see if you can develop a fullness with the inhale and emptying with the exhale. I'll sit and we'll practice. Come to your mountain pose, press the feet, push the tail back, and fill the belly. Then exhale, relax your tailbone and bring the belly back. There's opposite movements. Tail goes back, belly goes forward, exhale, tail comes forward, belly comes back. I call this the seated sit-up because essentially you're engaging these muscles in the belly, which is similar to the effect of when you're doing a sit-up. You're trying to strengthen these muscles. Except you don't have to lift your head. Keep breathing through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. If there's any challenge with breathing through the nose, you can use your mouth as the exhale component, but try inhaling through the nose. One more warming up, full belly breath. Settle back and rest. Let's start to warm up other sections of the hips. I'll stand and demonstrate. We've been starting with this component of front to back. Next, let's go side to side. Swaying the hips one way on the inhale and then the other way on the exhale. You can use your chair, your countertop, a piece of furniture as a reference to anchor the arm and keep your body nice and tall, or come back to the chair. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. When we walk, we actually do sway the hips a little bit. So this also will help your walking as it loosens up the hip joint. Keep breathing a couple more breaths in each direction. Wonderful. Settle and rest. We'll continue with hip circles, or what I call churning the butter. You can imagine a butter churn, just stirring it up and thickening it up. Here we'll stir it up and loosen it up. I'll demonstrate. Similar to before, when we inhale, the tail will go back. The exhale, the tail comes forward. Belly comes forward, tail back. Belly back, tail forward. So you can see we're churning. I'll turn and churn. And we'll practice reversing also. My knees are bending. There's activity throughout the lower body, but the upper body is relatively still. Let's practice on the chair. When you inhale, push the tail back. When you exhale, bring the tail forward. This is play. If it feels awkward, that's reasonable. If it feels easy, that's reasonable too. Use your breath to activate the movement. Inhaling in one way, exhaling the other half of the circle. Let's pause and reverse direction. It may feel a little different going in this opposite direction. We often have preferences. Keep the feet nicely rooted. Keep the crown nicely extended upward. One more circle. Delightful. Settle for a moment. Then let's start to warm up the arms. What I'd like to do is roll the shoulders by inhaling and lifting them up and rolling them back and down. I'll do a side view again. See how they come up and back and down. For you, I hope you'll use both shoulders. Straight up when you breathe in, round and back when you exhale. Finish in this direction that you started. Then for the next breath, lift up and roll forward. There may be a different range of motion here. Notice that I have my hands resting on my outer thighs, which keeps my elbows in line with my ribs. Here are my hands. One more in this mode. Excellent. Rest for a moment. Good. Then we'll continue with the arm warm-up. Let's take hands to heart, resting the back of the thumb knuckles against the notch in your chest bone. The notch is here in the middle. Feel it with your knuckles. Sit up. Then with the inhale, I'm going to open my heart and draw the hands straight back. Then when I exhale, I'll close. Use your belly breath. Belly forward, open the heart. Belly back, close the heart. Continue. Keep the elbows drawn down, the fingers pointing up. The wrists are relaxed. We're activating the shoulder blade area in the back body, warming up those postural muscles that help keep your head in position and your neck relaxed. One more. Beautiful. Relax and rest. Then let's drape the arms over the sides of the chair. Feel the bottoms of the feet again. Check your alignment of your legs. We'll make broad circles with the arms, inhaling and lifting them up to a reasonable height. Exhale, sweeping them out, around and down. Continue, opening on the inhale, releasing on the exhale. And notice if you can increase the shape of the circle, lifting a little higher if possible, a little more broad and lower as you exhale. Notice the shoulder blades in the back of your body as they anchor the movement. One more in this direction. Finish and reverse. Inhale it up and exhale it down. Each arm may have its own preference of how broad it sweeps. One more. And settle. Shake it out. Then let's drape the arms again, and we'll practice a straight lift. Point your thumbs at me, point the other fingers down. Inhale, anchor the shoulder blades on your back, and lift up to eye level. Turn the palms down, exhale, return. Continue. You may come up a little higher and bring the arms a little wider, and bring it down. Continuing, widen a little further. Exhale, lower. And notice if you anchor your shoulder blades onto your back ribs, it may support a further lift. Avoid sticking your chin forward. One more. Inhale a nice full lift. Draw the thumbs in the direction behind you. Exhale, down, shake it out. Now that we have the hips and the shoulders warmed up, we can proceed towards classic poses, cow and cat. With cow, you're going to anchor the feet, inhale through the nose, push the tail back, bring the belly up, Drape the shoulder blades over the back ribs and lift the chin. Then for cat, you'll bring the tail forward from under your bar, the belly goes back, the elbows rotate out, and then you can lower your chin as you finish your exhale. I'll demonstrate standing. In this side view, the tail goes back, the belly comes up, the shoulder blades drop, the chin lifts. With the exhale, the tail comes forward, the belly comes back, the shoulders round, the chin drops. I'll demonstrate standing with the chair. This is also an adaptable pose for at the counter or using your own chair. Tail back, belly forward, shoulder blades down, chin lifts. Exhale, tail forward, belly back, shoulders wide, chin drops. Continue. Back to seated. The lumbar limbo roll is helpful because the tail goes underneath, the belly up, the shoulders over. Couple more. Nice full inhale, emptying exhale. Come on up and shake it out. Let's straighten the legs one at a time and rest on your heels. Let's sit back a little bit. You may adjust your lumbar roll. We're going to do some straight leg lifts. On the inhale, press the right heel down. Inhale, straight left leg. Continue, relax, inhaling. Exhale, lift. We're just trying to straighten out that left leg, projecting strongly out the heel. This warms up the thigh muscles and stretches the back thigh muscle, your hamstring, just a little bit. Keep breathing. One more on this side. Good. Shake it out. Feel the grounding through the heels. Ground the left heel and lift the right. Inhale it open. Exhale it, lift. Keep breathing. You may notice a difference in the ease of the lift from one leg to the other, or maybe not. We're warming up the muscles. The hamstring muscle attaches to your lower back area at the base of your hips, and when that is tight, it can cause tension in the hips and lower back. One more. Good. Settle. Relax. The hand position is important. Most of the time we may sit with our palms down. What that can do is cause the shoulders to roll forward, and then the head comes with it. I'll demonstrate standing. When my palms are down, pointing behind me, my shoulder comes forward. When I have my palm turned forward, my shoulder can roll back. So you notice the difference. So in essence, when we do cow, we can have the palms up. When we have cat, we have the palms down. So let's just practice palm up and palm down, or palm forward and palm back. Forward, back. Can you notice the difference just in how your neck is being activated, how your shoulder blades are being invited towards the back body and down? You can almost pinch your shoulder blades together and open your heart in this position, And then you close the heart and widen the shoulder blades in this position. One more. Terrific. We'll be transitioning, at least I will, hopefully you too, onto the floor with my legs resting on the chair. You can use your lumbar limbo roll and open it up and make a little pillow for the back of your head. Magically, in a few moments, you'll see me resting on the floor. Hello again. Here I am on my back. If you notice, I'm taking that similar position as mountain pose, except I'm flipped over onto my back. Then let's go through our motions as we did while we were seated. Let's inhale and draw the tail behind you. And then exhale, press your tailbone towards the back of your knees. We're massaging the sacrum, which is the lower part of your spine, and easing up some tension in the small muscles of the lower back. Keep rocking that pelvis back and forth. The breath drives the movement. The relaxing of the shoulder blades helps the neck relax even further. One more. Settle. You can flip the palms over and roll the shoulders anytime you need. Continuing, you can keep the palms down or up. We'll inhale and sway the hips to one side, pressing the calves on the chair seat for support, as well as pressing the arms. And exhale, sweep to the other side. Your hips are raised just a tiny bit. It's as if you're doing a pendulum that's going from one side to the other, sweeping back and forth. The breath drives the movement. Inhaling one way, exhaling the other. One more. Settle and rest. Roll the shoulders. Then changing areas, let's turn the palms up. Let's inhale a nice belly breath. Exhale, turn your head to the right. Hello. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to the left. Keep breathing and driving the movement, noticing any difference from side to side, accepting what is. You don't have to force anything. Allowing the neck muscles and the discs and the vertebra to maneuver in the way that they're best designed, which is turning your head from side to side. One more in each side. Come on back to neutral. Rest the hands. Then let's lift the straight arms up. Inhale, open, sweeping them outward. Exhaling, lower. Coming up to center. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and down. Keep breathing. Finish this exhale and reverse direction. One more. Then bring the palms together And return the back of the thumb knuckles to the notch in your chest. Inhale, draw the back of the hands towards the floor. Exhale, close. The back of the hands may or may not reach the floor. That's not the point. The point is to draw the shoulder blades towards the middle and towards the waist, and open your heart. Keep breathing. One more of this mode. Good. Settle. Shake the wrists out. Roll them around. And then settle. Let's roll the shoulders. Inhaling up. Exhale, lower. Let's reverse. Wonderful. A head turn in between. Pause for a moment. Are you getting sleepy? A little more action. Let's do some straight leg lifts. Let's inhale. Extend that left leg straight away from your body. Draw the toes back. Exhale. Lift that leg a little higher. Finish and return. Rest. Same leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Settle for a moment. We'll switch sides. Straight leg. Lifting. Inhale, lower. This time we're exhaling as we lift the leg because we're closing the space. One more. Good. Settle. Shift the hips from side to side. Churn the butter. Paint a broad circle with your sacrum. Breathe one direction. Exhale it back. And then let's reverse. Churn the butter in the other direction. Feel the edges of your lower back, your hips, all getting a gentle massage driven by your breath. One more. Beautiful. Are you ready for a nap now? Well, unfortunately, it's time to sit up, or at least for me. So I'm going to swing my legs over the side, bring myself up towards seated. Well, I hope that was relaxing for your neck and back. Feel free to visit our website, youcallthisyoga.org, for articles, videos, class schedule, and other information. Thank you for sharing your time. Namaste.